As you can tell by the title of today's video, I'm back with another not so much unboxing but kind of a review, my opinion on the very popular Gucci Dionysus bag. So if you'd like to hear my thoughts about it, just keep watching. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Marion. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back as always. Before we get into today's review, if you could do me one huge favor, please make sure you're hitting that little red subscribe button down below if you're not already subscribed. And while you're at it, you might as well go ahead and turn on those post notifications. So every time I upload a video, luxury related, whatever it may be, you'll get a little notification and you can drop on by. So as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, today we're going to be reviewing, discussing the Gucci Dionysus bag. I know a lot of luxury channels have this on their best and worst list, and it's equal opinions out there. There's people that don't think this is a bag that is needed in every luxury collection, and then there's people who think that it absolutely is. So I'm here to give you my thoughts, show you my pickup, tell you a little bit about the bag, show you the bag, and all of that good stuff. So I think it's time we get right into the bag. So I have the Gucci Dionysus bag in the small size. So they have a mini, a super mini, a small, a medium, and then a large. I opted for the small. I feel like this is probably the most practical of sizes besides the medium. And I did pick it up in the black and white monogram tweed. I will get into what made me pick up, well, we can get into it right now. The print is actually what made me pick up the bag. I've never really been too big of a fan of the Dionysus bags in general, but when I saw the monogram tweed, I thought that was just so different. Everybody has it in the monogram, the regular monogram, the monogram with the little embellishments, but I thought this was so different. I had only ever seen it in the white with the black monogram tweed, so this is the opposite of it. And I don't have too many, well, I do have a few red bags, but I also did like that it had silver hardware and it was red. I thought it was perfect. So the Dionysus was part of the 2019 Gucci collection. This bag originally retailed for $24.90. I actually ended up with this bag because I found it at my local Gucci outlet. So I found it at the Gucci outlet. Like I said, it retailed for $24.90 when it originally came out in 2019. However, while I was at the Gucci outlet, I did know that the tweed monogram Dionysus bags are actually considered investment pieces in a lot of these resale companies and reseller sites. So when I saw the bag itself for under $1,200, I decided to pick it up because it was half off retail price. And if you were actually trying to get this bag on a site like Rebag or The RealReal, you're going to pay more than the retail price. So it's actually gone up. It is sort of an investment piece. And when I saw it, like I said, I was really drawn to the monogram print. And then I just had, being that I had known it was a very special Dionysus bag from 2019 and it was brand new in the Gucci outlet, I had to pick it up. I just had to pick it up. I think it's stunning. I think it's classy, and I also think it's very understated. A lot of times Gucci bags are full of monogram or full of big writing. So this is a little bit more understated and a little bit more classy of a bag, I feel like, especially for me. I think the Dionysus style itself is a unique style of bag. I do like it. It's not my favorite style of Gucci bag. That would definitely be the Jackie Hobo, or the Gucci Horse Pit Hobo. but I definitely think it's a super cute, practical, kind of classy style of a bag. I really love that the monogram, not only is it tweed, but it's a different monogram. It's not the small monogram you see on everybody's bag. So that's what really drew my eye to this particular Dionysus bag. An interesting fact that I wanted to share about the entire Dionysus collection at Gucci is the Dionysus collection is actually named after the Greek god Dionysus, who crossed the Tigris River and fought tigers apparently while crossing the river. So that's why on everything in the Dionysus collection you will see the tiger details. So that's just a little backstory about why this bag is named this bag. I find it really interesting how some bags get their names, like the Hermes Kelly, how it got its name. So yeah, that's just a little fun piece of information about the Dionysus collection. So now I think it's time to get into some close-ups of the bag. Always, the up-close details of the bag, as I've mentioned quite a few times, it is the black and white monogram tweed with the red leather trim and the antique silver hardware. So the bag does open up with a little clasp and snap closure. And then when you do open it up, you have this little pocket right here, which is covered by this leather flap. And then inside the bag, you get 2 sections as well as a zippered insert in the middle. So it is very spacious. One of the reasons why I went with the small is I just think the mini, you really cannot get that much in. It's more of just a bag for, I would say, like a look. I really love the front pocket because it's easy to just keep things that you need to grab there without having to actually go in your entire bag. So although it does not have a zipper pocket in the back, it does have that really nice middle pocket, which does zipper close. So you do have quite some room in there. If you are no stranger to my channel, you know I love a bag that you can wear more ways than one, get a few different looks out of. So I love that the sliding chain on the bag actually gives you a shoulder option, or you can drop it, and have it hang down. So I do love that there's 2 options to wear it. As I mentioned, the actual fabric is the Gucci monogram tweed, and it has red leather trim and antique silver hardware on it. I think it's absolutely stunning in the tweed. The style of the bag itself, like I said, is definitely beautiful, the whole entire Dionysus collection, but something about this tweed I absolutely love and I haven't seen on too many people. I have not used this bag yet, but I can already tell it is going to fit a lot. The look of it is very deceiving as far as the amount of room you have inside, but it is almost like an accordion style, so it will stretch out, and you do have that extra pocket that I love, as well as the zippered inside pocket, and then it snaps closed. I absolutely love this bag. I think the red with the black and white is just super timeless, super classic, and I can get a lot of wears out of this in every single season. Overall, I am a fan of the style of the Dionysus bag, but like I said, what really motivated me to pick this particular one up was it was so high off retail price at the outlet, and I also knew that it was an investment piece, so if I ever decide to turn around and sell that bag out of my collection, like I said, it's already actually doubled in price, and yeah, so I thought it was a good pickup. And I always wanted a Dionysus bag in my collection, but I was never really, none ever really stuck out to me. And then the ones that did stick out, I felt like everybody had, and it just wasn't really my style of a bag. This definitely isn't an everyday style of bag for me, especially now that I'm a mom. I'm learning that Neverfulls and St. Louis totes are probably my best options to just throw things in and go. But for a special occasion or a special look, a night out, I absolutely love the style. And I just, like I said, I never really cared too much for the bag itself, but when I saw it in this particular print and it wasn't the white, I will throw up a picture, but when I saw that it wasn't the white tweed monogram, I absolutely loved it. The white tweed is just as beautiful, but of course, because it's white, I would assume that it would get super dirty. So this definitely was the better option. They only had one left at the outlet, and like I said, I paid a lot off of retail price, and it is a rare find, but I absolutely love it and I cannot wait to wear it. This is actually one of my first, this is my first purse pickup of the year of 2022. And like I said, it's from the outlet. So definitely a lot of times I get comments and questions about different sites to get bags at a lesser than retail cost. And I always say you don't always have to go the pre-owned route with like a Rebag or a Real or a Fashion File. If there is a designer outlet in your area, you can definitely always go there. They have some great pieces, and they aren't always from past collections. Sometimes they do have more current pieces. I went to Woodbury Commons, so they have a Gucci outlet, a Balenciaga outlet, a Fendi outlet, a Dior outlet. I'm not sure if there's other outlet malls like that in the country. Drop me a comment below if you have one like that. I think there's one in Virginia, Tyson's, I believe that's what it's called. But so you definitely, if you do have a designer brand outlet in your area, or even like a Saks Off Fifth outlet, a Nordstrom's Off the Rack outlet, a lot of times stores like that are great places to find brand new designer bags at a high off retail price. So you don't always have to go the pre-loved route or one of those type of sites, consignment, things like that, to get a designer bag at a high off retail price. So if you do have an outlet in your area, definitely check it out. I feel like the Gucci outlet that I go to always has some really good pieces and some really good finds. Yeah, it's kind of, sometimes it's hit or miss, but I feel like they always have some, they are always stocked up on monogram pieces, regular monogram pieces, and kind of like just the everyday pieces. But every once in a while you can find like a really good find at the outlet. So I was super happy with my purchase and the fact that it was so high off retail. It's a gorgeous bag, and then it has a great turnaround investment on it as well. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, please make sure you're leaving a thumbs up down below, as well as leaving me a little comment. Let me know what you want to see, what bags you want to see me unbox or review, anything like that. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video.